Hey, 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 my busted babies. Good evening. Happy Saturday. Not the best Saturday for me. I received news that one of my relatives got shot and killed at the mall today. We were supposed to be hanging out tonight. So if you guys love me, please send out a little rest in peace, David. Even if you just say his name, even if you just have a moment to send your condolences to my family, David will receive your energy. David was live. David was lit. David had all the bitches. Your bitch, your bitch, your bitch, his bitch, her bitch, all of them. Dirty will be missed. He actually is a tattoo artist here in this town, and David did my royalty tattoo right here. So most of us in the town that I live in carry a piece of David because he's tatted so many of us. We will do it big for you at the family reunion upcoming. My condolences to his mother, his old lady, his children. All right, so I would like to take a look at, before I even get started, you guys, I wanted to compel you, if you have not already, to subscribe to my channel right now. Join Beyond the Veil. Lend your energy to the collective over here. Like this video, go ahead and watch all my other videos and get caught up with how good I am, with how accurate my readings are. Like those two. Share them with your friends who are into spirituality, who may need a reading or a consultation. Let them know that you found somebody who is really good, who is legit. And then send me an email at beyondtheveiladina@gmail.com so that we can discuss a consultation reading and any of the services that I provide. You guys, I created an Instagram page after I created my YouTube because I don't post a lot of my real work here. I just do my readings here. You guys can go and follow my Instagram page. It is at Beyond the Veil Adina to see my juju in action. And then I do have like a menu of services and things like that, and how my consultations work and how working with me works. Very much like a doctor's office. I work like a doctor, a spiritual doctor. I do consultations mostly before I prescribe anything or do any service. So anyways, now that we've got all that business, now that you guys aren't just spending the night, you guys live here because you subscribed, we are going to step behind the veil and see what the relationship is like between Taraji B. Henson and Oprah Winfrey. I would like to know, some of you would like to know, since their relationship has been amongst chatter within the past 48, 72 hours. When I read Oprah, I read her before the thing with her and Taraji came out. And I think in my reading, I was thinking that her concerns were being triggered by Diddy. And absolutely, I do think that what happened with Diddy has the whole industry shook. But I think one of the energies that I was picking up, especially the King of Cups in reversed, was Tyler Perry. Because they work together, they work in tandem. They are like the gatekeeper duo Oprah is Tyler in his soul, and Tyler is Oprah in his soul, in her soul, and so forth. So I think that when one attributes one behavior within the industry to one, like if one says Oprah stops bags and opportunities unless you're one of her chosen few, people assume that Tyler does the same thing. And I think that kind of may be true. However, I am going to pull Taraji up in the cards and let her tell us what the relationship is like between her and Oprah, if it's really all good as she came out and says it is in her PR reeking statement, the statement that reeked of PR, that reeked of fix this for Oprah. Or was she trying to keep it cute because she had to, but really she can't stand Oprah? I would like to know, because I don't know. But the cards, the spirits will tell us. So with that being said, let's go ahead and call Taraji up into the cards. Taraji P. Henson. Taraji P. Henson. Taraji. 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 Taraji P. Henson. May I see the soul of Taraji P. Henson. May I speak to you? Will you come and chat with me and my subscribers? Taraji P. Henson, will you talk to me about how you feel about your relationship with Oprah? Will you talk to me? Will you talk to us about your relationship with Oprah? She said, mix up your cards again, child. I don't really see Taraji, but I feel Taraji. Oh, maybe I do see her in my mind now. Biting her nails, rocking, biting her nails, on edge. Mix the cards, child, mix the cards. It's like she doesn't have that much time to talk to me. It's like she wants me to hurry up and say what she has to say before someone comes back to see her, someone hears her or sees her. She has to sneak and tell me these things. So Taraji, please talk to me about your relationship with Oprah. In my mind's eye, I see you on edge, rocking, biting your nails. Why do you seem on edge, Taraji? Please speak to me in your spirit's truth about your relationship with Oprah and whatever else is burdening you that you can't say publicly. You are free to say here. I'm virtually unknown. Speak your truth, Taraji. What is your relationship like with Oprah? Currently, past, present, future, Taraji. Taraji made a mistake that she has to ring it on back in. She jumped out on the ledge, being emotional, being impulsive. She was fed up. She said, "Fluck it. I'm going to say what I want to say. Nobody's going to check me." And she got checked. Somebody snatched her and dragged her right back in. And now she regrets everything she did, everything she said. But why? Why, Taraji? Because someone way more powerful than you, someone stronger than you, a woman, subdued you with a smile on her face. Taraji, fix that shit. You better ring it back on in. Ring it back on in, Taraji. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Taraji, bitch. I'm going to kill you. I see you, girl. That's that energy. Because this was Taraji roaring. Roaring like a lion. Talking, spilling her tea, telling her truth. Doing something that it took her a lot of courage to do, to speak up. Somebody came back in and said, hush. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. But they said it robed in white, like they are infinitely kind, gracious, compassionate. Look at me. I am the saint dressed in white. I am Holy Oprah. You don't even see a scowl on my face, do you? But in truth, she chin-checked Taraji, drug her right back on in, and said, I don't know what you think you... Ooh. Lord, David, you want the people to see your tattoo like that in rare form? Ain't enough viewers, subscribers, monetization in the world to let y'all see my tiggle bitties like that, unless I just want to let y'all see them. But other than that, not today, David. Okay. In the past, I think that Taraji may have possibly asked Oprah for a favor and Oprah turned her down. I think that Taraji may have asked Oprah to throw her a bone in a project. Maybe Taraji, I don't know what Taraji's role is in The Color Purple. Maybe she auditioned or thought that she was going to get a bigger role than she did. I don't know. Did she play Suge? There was something small, a small favor that Taraji asked for. It wouldn't have cost, allegedly, Oprah too much of nothing. It wouldn't have cost her too many of her resources or energy to be able to do this favor for Taraji, but I get she turned her down and said no. Near future, The Sun. Now, I'm reading Taraji P. Henson. So, Taraji, are you going to shine bright like a diamond in The Color Purple? You could possibly be the star of the show. If you are playing Suge, I think that you could steal the show because you have the personality and the energy, the attitude, the sass to play Suge. If that is not what this star is, I see you starring in some kind of project. I don't think you have a birthday coming up because you're a Virgo. This is a film I think that you will shine bright in. As above, Taraji, you said what you said and you meant what you said, and to be honest, whoever we thought you were talking about, if we thought you were trying to allude to Oprah, you were. Allegedly, you were. You said what you said very direct, and you didn't hold back, and you didn't mince your words, and you didn't bite your tongue, because that's not your style. And by the time you got ready to speak out, there was no way that you were going to mince your words. But what you said it rang so true to so many people. Everybody heard your dog whistle. Everybody heard exactly what you were saying, and we got exactly what you were conveying. And she felt justified in doing so, and she was right. Whatever she said, Taraji was right about. The things that she said about the industry and how she's been treated and how others have been treated are true. They are. And if she said that in regards to Oprah, that part is true too. Taraji was absolutely turned down for a project. I think she asked Oprah because Oprah has the ability, like I said in the Tyler Perry reading, he has the ability as a gatekeeper to turn things in your favor or away from your favor. So does Oprah. While the writers were on strike, that didn't really affect Oprah, or at least she had the ability to do more because of her position. She did not. And Taraji said what she said because there are people that she works with, and there are people that our community worship and praise that stop opportunities for people that they could green light. External energy, girl. Oprah was pissed. Oprah was pissed. Oprah's team, Oprah's manager, because I think Oprah was too pissed, allegedly, to speak directly to Taraji. Me thinks she been speaking directly to Taraji face to face for a little while. She's been doing things in an Oprah way, and me thinks that Oprah, when she does things in an Oprah way, it's cold and petty and harsh and mean. Very, very, very mean. It's like if she was warm with you before, if you guys were good Judies and friends before, once she turns on you, you get hit with the assistants. You get hit with the gatekeepers. I'll take this message for Miss Winfrey. She'll get back to you when she can, and you never hear from her again. You get hit with the wall. The fourth wall. This is what Taraji's been getting as she's been trying to get in contact with Oprah about something. She's been getting hit with the cold shoulder. Now, I'm curious to know why Oprah is hitting her with the cold shoulder, but we'll find out. Her hopes and fears, Taraji's hopes and fears, is that she will, like she said, that she'll have to leave acting, find another job that will pay her a steady income, because right now, acting ain't cutting it. Taraji, though, because of what you said and because of the repercussions, methinks you will get a reward. You will get an opportunity. Somebody will hand you one. You won't even have to audition for it, Taraji. You'll get it. Because in this Me Too era, certain people can't afford to be attached to scandal and shenanigans. So if you felt like speaking out now was the perfect time to say something, because them MFers are stuck between a rock and the hard place, and they are all trying to get themselves away from certain energies, certain situations, then yes, speaking out now has a positive effect for the underdog, because all the gatekeepers are shook right now. So you will get exactly what you were trying to get. By hook and by crook, you got it, Taraji. A hustler, a true hustler. That was a shakedown. What she did was a shakedown, a justified shakedown. Because according to justice, things are not fair in the industry. And there are a certain handful of people who keep things imbalanced. And justice has come around. I said karmic justice is spinning the block, because things have been imbalanced for so long, and things can't continue to go this way. The world cannot continue to operate on this tilt that it's on. It's spinning on one leg when there are two legs to hold up the globe. It's been spinning on one leg long enough, and God itself will step in order to correct the balance, to restore balance. We won't be able to destroy the earth and the inhabitants of the earth. That's not going to happen. Which is why all this shit has been happening in 2023, and we're going to carry it on into 2024. All right, let's start clarifying. Taraji, the Fool in reverse. Why did you get drugged back in? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands reverse. King of Cups in reverse. I think that's Tyler. I remember you saying one time, Taraji P. Henson, that Tyler Perry was the first person in Hollywood to pay you what you were worth. And I think that Taraji, somebody definitely stopped your bag. And I'm wondering if this is something that a lot of Black women in the industry have experienced. I'm not talking about not getting equal pay. I'm talking about certain people abusing their power and stopping someone's opportunity deliberately. This looks like somebody keeping all the good stuff for who they want to keep it for. It's like they have a certain crew, a certain people that they always, select few that we have chosen to give opportunities to all the time. And if you're not one of them, allegedly, Oprah steps in and stops your bag, stops your opportunity. She can be very, very, very mean. Very mean, very petty. And I see Tyler here because I see an offering an opportunity and taking it back. Taraji, were you offered another position in the movie, in the play, or another role? It was promised to you at some point, and then it was taken back. You were fully expecting Taraji, you were fully expecting something and it was snatched from you. It was taken away from you. See, Taraji, I think that you were trying to avoid going public, but your hand was pushed. You had to. You were trying to find another way to handle this situation. But you had to stand your ground and defend yourself. Because something about this project that's coming out, you guys weren't in the best of terms. I don't care what y'all say. You and Oprah are not cool. Because the gatekeepers, I don't know what you did to fall out with them. I haven't seen that yet, but we're about to see. I'm going to try to speed up a little bit because I don't want to keep y'all here too long. Strength challenging you. Why is the strength card challenging you, Taraji? Taraji, there's so much pressure on artists and actresses and actors in Hollywood, and it's designed that way. What? I'm curious. I'm curious. What is it that Oprah wants from you in order to get on her good side? I see this is my children card, or methinks allegedly that Oprah, in order to get opportunities with Oprah as a woman, you have to be willing to do certain things. And I don't think she makes everybody do these things. It feels like if you want this project, sleep with him. She's like the middleman. If you want this role, come to this party and at 12 o'clock on the dot, go upstairs to the second floor. When you get up the stairs, make a left and go down the hallway to the left. There's a door all the way to the end of the hallway on the right, and it's a red door. Knock 3 times. You'll be let in. You'll be given lingerie, a drink, and a pill, and a non-disclosure agreement. Sign, pop, swallow, perform. The next day, when you're done, when you're dismissed, go home. Don't say anything about it. Don't worry about it. You'll get a phone call telling you where you can pick up your script. It feels like it works something like that with Oprah. And if you don't do it, you don't get it. If you don't do it, you're not down. Page of Cups in reverse. Taraji, you thought you were going to get a project and you were overlooked for it. You were ignored, turned down. It was given to someone else who does the things, who did the things. Now, I don't know if we're talking about Color Purple, if we're talking about another project that you wanted, or if this is just like a thing, not just one single project, but the way you get projects, and you don't want to do that anymore. The Sun, though. Taraji, I see you not having to audition in order to get a role in the future with this Sun card. Because I think I see Tyler in here with this King of Cups. I don't know what his sign is, but one more card for the Sun card. What is the Sun card, Taraji? It's like something you never thought would happen because you got paid so little, or your role was so small, but I think that you will end up shining bright. I don't think in this Color Purple that you think that your role is significant. I don't know if you are in it, but I've been seeing you do the promo. So what I'm seeing here in just So far, you got brought back in because of what you said. That was a mistake. Not a mistake on your part, but someone feels like you shouldn't have said that. Clean it up, make it right. I know that you were mad, and I was mad at you before. But Taraji, your shakedown, your soft shakedown will work for you like it did for Monique. You will get an opportunity from it. But you had to come out and blow up Oprah's spot indirectly, because what we saw, the energy that we saw between you two was absolutely right. And neither one of you are going to gaslight us and tell us that we didn't see the tension between you two. Advice, current position. These gatekeepers. You don't get opportunities in Hollywood unless you sacrifice yourself a little bit. And that means different things for different people. We all sacrifice in some kind of way in life to get ahead. We all have to sacrifice something, some more than others. But in the industry, the gatekeepers have it so locked tight because they want you to be a part of what they do. That's their insurance. If everybody is doing the same thing, two of us aren't going to be punished. If everybody's doing it, they can't single out one of us. And collectively, your energy is needed for the few gatekeepers who have a reason bigger than just needing you as insurance. The gatekeepers need you for other reasons as well that the higher ups that they answer to have constructed. So there's more than one layer and more than one reason to why the gatekeepers require sacrifices in order for opportunities. Taraji is one of the people who doesn't do the things. And I think a lot of the strike that we saw came as a result of a lot of people are either not doing the things and tired of being broke and jobless, or a lot of people are tired of doing the things and don't want to do the things anymore for peanuts. I think the strike is bucking back at the gatekeepers. I think it's bucking back at the gatekeepers and the few. Like they said, the few who get rich while all the actors are getting pennies. It's designed that way. There's a way where you can maybe get in, but you got to sell a little something. And a lot of people ain't willing to do that anymore. A lot of people are aging out of the sell a little something phase. And a lot of people never wavered on their integrity. King of Swords, reverse, external energy, Taraji, the person you pissed off. You won't get another penny from me unless you take back what you said. Take it back now. Take back what you said. Say that it was misconstrued. Say that it was a misunderstanding. Take it back now, or you won't get a job anywhere. Take it back now, or you won't get a job anywhere. Not in the music industry, not in any other industry except for the Piggly Wiggly, allegedly. Take it back, Taraji. Take back what you said, because of the mess that it started for Oprah. And you'll get what you want. Somebody gave her the call, one of the team, one of the Oprah staffers. Take back what you said and you'll get what you want. And she took it back. Final outcome. King of Wands reversed. A Star reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Taraji, whoever this is, they don't want to work with you, but they will because they have no other choice. You force their hand. Oprah was absolutely not effing with you in that footage we saw. She wasn't talking to you. She wasn't fooling with you. And before you said something, Taraji, me thinks that you said that you think that you're going to have to quit acting. more because you were getting pushed out of acting. Your roles are being dried up, and it had less to do with the strike because the strike is over. You thought that when the strike was over, you were going to get an opportunity from Tyler Perry and or Oprah or the both of them, and you didn't get it. And I think that you have been calling and saying, hey, what's going on with the project? What's going on with the script? And you were getting the cold shoulder. Let me look at this Ace of Swords before I close this out. Taraji, you have been trying to get in touch with Oprah to get a real answer or response from her. She was giving you the cold shoulder. You were getting the assistant. And you felt the only way you could be seen by them or heard or get your point across is if you just came out straight with no chaser. Taraji, me thinks that you had been kicked out of the Cool Kids Club between Oprah and Tyler Perry. I don't know why, but you have. And you absolutely felt like this was the right time for you to do it because of the tower moment that happened in the industry with so many people of the industry. They weren't able to buck back at you or fight back. Their defenses are down. So this was the best opportunity for you. Recent past though, why? Taraji, me thinks that you were supposed to get a big money project or a big money role, and it was taken away from you. You were turned down for it. I would say ghosting, but they just would not communicate with you effectively about the project that you were absolutely supposed to get. For your loyalty, they promised it to you. And this, I think this was big. They promised it to you, but they needed you to take the leap, to make the sacrifice for this role. You have been cool up until now, and they throw you bones and they test you out and see how far it is you're willing to go. Test you out to see. You had passed all the other tests, Taraji. Now is the final test to see how willing you are far to go for this role. Because if you take this role, you are in. If we offer you this role, it's because we're offering you a way in. But to get it, you have to do this. Taraji didn't do this, and the role was taken from her, and she was kicked out of the Cool Kids Club. She was outcasted. Phone calls stopped being answered. Emails stopped being returned. And when they were answered or returned, they were from the assistants and the teams. So Taraji knew then that even after the strike, I'm still not going to get no work because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then when she saw that, you know, her old crew, the ones that were so beloved to her before, you know, in her peak, were turning on her. And she said, I see exactly what this is. She knew exactly what the writing on the wall was spelling. So she came out and said, this is my last shot before I head on out. And it worked. It will work for you. Backtracking on what you said, because if Oprah, if you hadn't gotten that phone call that says, we'll work with you, we'll give you the project, you would have let the chips fall where they may and let people speculate how they wanted to. You weren't going to backtrack on anything because you said what you said intentionally, and so that we would pick up the breadcrumbs. You knew what we were going to speculate. You knew that. You were banking on that. And if they had not had relented, and if they had continued to blackball you and kick you out, you would have went out, but you would have took them with you. And they ain't want that with you, because right now the block is too hot. They barely skated with Monique. Had she waited a little bit longer till P. Diddy's scandal happened, Monique wouldn't have got the backlash that she got. But because the industry is shook and everybody is trying to cover their own tail right now. Taraji, you had timing on your side that worked for you the way it didn't work for Monique. But it's going to work for you because your next role is going to be great. And it's going to be something that was given to you from the powers that be. Because people like you more than they like Monique for some reason. So people weren't willing to turn on you the way they were willing to turn on Monique for Oprah. Now people are also willing to look at Oprah funny. Timing and likability. That's what worked for you, Taraji. You had to shake Oprah down because that old bitch, as I hear in your voice, was trying to blackball you effectively. Her and that messy queen, allegedly. So kudos for you, Taraji. Your shakedown worked. And that is my Taraji reading and how she feels about Oprah. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, oh well. Bye.